Coming up this whole hour, it's just about Jeff Bezos and his wedding.
Yeah, well, what's the big deal about this?
They don't want him in Venice.
Oh.
They hate him. They don't want him. They don't want any of his people there. You know,
okay, now I get it.
And so, because they're taking over everything, and they already hate tourists over there.
Yes,
It's really weird. They love the money. They love that. They hate they love the idea of tourism and they love the money. They hate the reality of the tourists being there. And he's making it, because he's rented everything out. So that's the other side of it. That's why they hate it. He's pretty much rented everything. Even our tourists are over there going, this is stupid.
He's got like 2 huge hotels rented out.
Yes. The budget per guest is $55,000.
Good grief.
How many people has he invited?
They only invited 200. It's a small one.
Oh.
What number marriage is this for him?
This is number 2.
Number 2. Well, it's just number 2.
Yeah, so this is number 2. And
You think he's got a prenup on this
yeah,
one?
he's got a prenup. Look, have you seen her? She's about as vapid as it gets. She used to be a TV reporter, and she's like 50, but not all of her's 50, if you know what I mean.
Oh, there's some very, very young parts on that body.
Yes. Those lips aren't real, ma'am. And, but they're not happy because he's taken over everything. Not to mention also all the waterway is full of nothing but giant yachts. Because that's what you do this time of year, And, he's going to have some famous people. I think DiCaprio's there.
Well, you can't expect him to go over there and slum it in a Learjet.
No. They don't like it. The other thing is he spends a lot of time because he kind of, a few years ago, he decided, all right, I'm done with everything. I just want to hang out on my yacht with my girlfriend / soon-to-be wife. Did you see they had a foam party?
Foam?
A foam?
Foam, where they spray foam.
Right. Yeah, but where and why?
First of all, you guys are adults, okay? Second, like adults. You're not just 21 and partying with your friends. Secondly, why wasn't I invited? Now, you invite me to a whipped cream party, I'm going to be there in a minute. But Diddy's like, that's all I was doing.
So whipped cream, you can't eat baby oil. You can eat whipped cream all day long.
So you said Leonardo DiCaprio's there?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he fat? Because Leo gets fat in between.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Work.
The fatter he gets, the younger they get.
Did Leo fly in on a private jet and burn all that carbon?
No, he's on a yacht.
So the yacht burned all the carbon.
All the carbon. Yeah. So he's on a yacht. Think about this. Leo's girlfriend, one of them, she's not even born yet.
That's actually true. That you're not even making a joke there.
No. So think about that.
As long as they're legal age.
His girlfriends are like Menudo. Once you hit a certain age, you're out.
For those of you guys who don't know Menudo, not only is it a food, it used to be a band. Could you imagine being a band called Soup? So, yeah, I saw a picture of him the other day. He was living the dream I want. Super tan, kind of porky-ish.
Yeah.
His shirt unbuttoned, and I don't know, she was 20, 22? I don't know how old she is.
Sure. Yeah, man, he in between gigs, man, he just goes out and eats and drinks it up.
Yeah, that's if you can do it.
Absolutely.
It does blow me away, though, because Ken's right. In between gigs, that guy is just shoveling anything he wants in his face. But then when it comes time to work, he gets himself in shape.
Well, but
fast.
he doesn't get himself in. The thing is, he's never in super shape. At best,
he's never buff.
He's kind of skinny, chubby, right? He's got that little paunch. He's never he's not buff. It's not taking your shirt off with a 6-pack. He's not Chris Hemsworth or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to be looked at just for his body.
So,
I'd hang out with him.
I would too. Somebody said, hey, his girlfriend's going to be 18 in just a couple hours. It's possible. Yeah, those are some of the. I think Oprah's coming. There's another person that people can't stand. She's never recovered since she's burned down parts of Hawaii so she could buy stuff.
That girl is about to turn 18, has got an NDA ready to sign, so
ready
she can
to
jump
sign.
right
Absolutely.
into the pool.
Take an application. You'll need to sign one of these. Go see my scheduler over there. Who is his latest girlfriend?
I have no idea, man.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's see. His latest girlfriend is she's How old do you think she is? 23.
23.
Let's go with it.
He's
Oh,
what,
my
51?
God. She's so old.
What, 26?
She's 26.
And he's 53, right? 52?
Yeah, I think so.
He'll give her one more year.
Maybe. She is.
That's actually over his threshold by a
She
year.
just turned actually 27. Oh, my
she's
God.
out.
And she's still there.
She's getting ready to be cut loose.
Oh, my Lord. She is, for those of you not keeping score, easy on the eyes. Very easy on the eyes. He is, yeah, he's about our age, right?
Yeah, I think he's 53, I believe.
Goodness me, Leo. Holy guacamole.
That's way to go, Leo.
That's it. He's living the life. And you're right, though, man. I'm just seeing a picture of him. He's at the point where he's like, you know what? I think these things need to be stretchy pants.
He's 50.
He's
only
50.
Yeah.
Stretchy pants. Oh, goodness. Yeah, they're all mad at my buddies just said she was a reporter and a weather girl for the Mrs. Bezos.
Ah, okay.
I remember her.
That's why Leo's
Oh, she was Tony Gonzalez, the football player. That was his ex and their kid. So yeah, I know. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but not all real. And Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend. It's just so. You're right, man. Look at him. He's all plump. He just doesn't care. Don't you want to get to that point where you're just like, I don't care. Puka shells, rocking it. Everything is like, yeah, put on stretchy pants. I'm good with this.
Who else does that? I think. Well, no. Christian Bale actually gets fat for roles.
Yeah, he does. And he got super thin for The Machinist.
Yeah.
For the machinist, it was like he looked like he had AIDS.
Yeah, because he got down to, he said for 6 months he ate, I think, 1 apple a day.
Wow.
And that was it, and water, so he could get that thin.
Goodness.
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing. I eat 1 apple fritter a day, and that's it. That's all you got to do.
An apple fritter a day.
You take 3 fritters and make them into one.
One big one. I didn't say how big it was. I just said I only eat 1 of them. So the pictures of him though, like just hanging out, he looks like he's the kind of guy that just finished eating and just brushing stuff off. Like, what's going on? Who else used to get fat during? I love that. That's that's what you want.
Well, Daryl Abbott, Dimebag, with Pantera, when they'd come off the road, man, he said that he and his wife, man, it was time to get larded up.
Yeah.
Time to go lard up. And I mean, they would.
Oh, the UFC guy, Patty the Batty.
Oh, yeah.
He'll tell you right afterwards, what are you going to do? I'm going to eat a bunch of pizza. I hate being thin. I hate this. I hate six-pack. Well, I'm going to go out there and just eat a bunch of pizza and just get fat because I don't care. And he does, too. You see him like 2 weeks later. He's like 40 pounds heavier.
And, man, I mean, that's the thing. You can get fat real fast.
Yeah. Especially as you get older, Leo's going to find out that it doesn't matter because you're rich and famous.
Yeah.
Kevin James did a movie, and he lost like 50 pounds for it. And then after the movie was over, he started putting weight back on, and they called him up and said, hey, we need to do some reshoots.
Oh.
And he was like, well, unless this guy got stung by a bee, we're in trouble.
Oh, my God. Yeah, the beach pics with his girlfriend are fantastic. He wins.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of him now, and he just doesn't care.
Cracks me up, man.
That is just, we're all aiming for that in our life, guys. There's a lot of that we all want. A puka shell wearer, that's what I want to be. Flip-flops, puka shells, not caring. Matthew McConaughey, he changes. Russell Crowe. By the way, Russell Crowe.
Does he get fat?
Oh, dude, have you not seen him? He ate the gladiator. He looks like a guy that used to be Russell Crowe. He's probably 280.
Wow.
Remember what Tom Hanks had to do for Castaway?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
He got super. They actually shut down production for, I think it was 9 months, so he would have time to lose the weight that he needed for the Castaway scenes on the island.
Oh, yeah, but Russell Crowe.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh, yeah, he's fantastic. Like, in his movies now, he's starting to get like Brando. Remember Brando at the end? Like,
Yes.
everything, every movie, he was inside. He just was on a chair. That's all he could do. Like the movie The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh yeah, and he's got that umbrella over him, and he's always sitting there in the light linens, and he's got his little monkey man by him.
How hard is that? You think about that for a second, though. If you are, because all of us get to that point where we look back at pictures and we go, what the hell happened to me? You know?
Oh, without a doubt.
Like, what happened? Like, but Brando, you were just the dude. And now, I mean, now he's dead, but he ballooned up. And like, he
didn't care.
No. God, that right there is a superpower. But like, when I look at Russell Crowe now, it's just like, I don't know what movie I saw him in the other day. It was like a horror movie. And
The Mummy?
Yeah, it was like, maybe it was. And that was like Thin. And then he did another movie where he was a priest, fighting against the devil.
Yeah, that one just recently came out.
Yeah. And, I look at him and I think, poor guy. That guy, look at him.
Apparently got a really nice commissary in the Vatican.
They do. Brendan Fraser, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you see that movie? He had
The Whale?
Yes, The Whale.
Yeah.
How much weight did he gain for that role, man?
He gained a lot.
I mean,
and they used a fat suit on him.
Yeah, and they used a fat suit.
Yeah, okay.
But they used a fat suit. But that being said, he still gained. He also put on a lot of weight after his sex symbol days, where he was in, like Encino Man and stuff like that. But it is.
Yeah, because at his Oscar acceptance speech, he was like, everybody that's accusing me of being too fat, this is what I get for it.
Yeah, that's just...
I wonder if any actresses get fat in between gigs.
Okay,
not if they want to keep working.
Not in between gigs, but I will tell you, have you seen, what's her name? Fonda, the younger one.
She's unrecognizable.
Oh,
yeah. It's almost like
Bridget.
You remember her from being just gorgeous and stunning, and then you look at her and you think, what happened? She is unrecognizable.
There's two of her now.
You would have no idea who she is.
No, and she's married to Danny Elfman from Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go for it.
Are we fat shaming?
No, this is being honest. We're talking about people that get,
This is coming from two people. Well, I'm not saying you guys, but I'm a fat boy.
Yeah, I'm plumper. I got no problem with it. Yeah, I like it. I'll rock it. I don't care. But I mean, I'm not rocking it like Leonardo because I don't have that kind of money. But still, that's because that's a lot. I watched.
You got a pretty nice looking wife.
I got a great looking wife. She deserves way better than me, Plumpity Plumperson. But when we met, I was thinner. And by now, she's sucked in because it's like, he's a good dad.
How long have you two been together?
8.5 years.
Okay.
So, but,
that's the way to go, Brother Chad.
But it is, I sit there and I look at Russell Crowe because, like, all I think about when I see him is like, wow, dude, you in Gladiator. It wasn't like Gladiator was 50 years ago. Somebody said, do you remember him when he played Zeus in, what was it, one of those movies?
In Thor? Love and Thunder, I think.
No. Zeus. What are you, Lord of the Sandwiches?
God of the Gravy Train.
God of the Gravy Train. Wah, wah. Charlize Theron.
Did she get fat?
No, she did remember when she got, Kelly McGillis. We feel sorry about that one. There's not a lot you can say about that. When you put her up next to Tom Cruise, they were in the same movie.
Yeah.
Well, I think her...
Tom fights those Thetans.
I think her acknowledgement of a change in lifestyle, maybe led to her wanting to feel more masculine.
Kelly LeBrock and Kathleen Turner. But they
Kelly
didn't do it for
LeBrock,
movies.
that's right.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, and Kathleen Turner herself was just so hot in Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, and her voice was awesome. Now it's not. It's
even when she was playing Chandler's dad on Friends, she was still pretty attractive.
Yeah, but she got Kelly LeBrock too.
That.
Well, you know what? Kelly LeBrock struggled after her horrible divorce that crushed her soul from the great Steven Seagal.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of somebody who got fat.
Yeah, exactly. Remember whenever he became a Jefferson County, he became a Jefferson Parish sheriff.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Now he just hangs out in Russia, wandering around with Pooter.
Yeah, he actually is trying to look like Stalin.
He's getting there. He is. He is. He's like a communist ninja.
Yeah, he needs to murder about 30 million people, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Trying to look like him, not be like him, hopefully.